What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Zone with Gunner. I am back with a brand new video. For this video, we are going to be looking at my top 10 Big 12 football stadiums. Now, my previous video was top 10 SEC football stadiums, and I'm going to do like a little series of football stadiums. So this is Big 12. Now, if you enjoy these types of videos with the top 10 stadiums and everything, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Let's get right into it. Number 10 is David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium, home of the Kansas Jayhawks. This stadium is, I'm just gonna be straight up, it's not good at all. It's small, it's not very attractive. It reminds me of the Vanderbilt Stadium, which is kind of like a horseshoe, and it's not very developed on the outsides. One of the main reasons why it's at number 10 is the track around the field. I know some people like this design with the track around the football field, but I just really don't. It doesn't look that good, and it makes the fans feel like they're disconnected from the game because there's a big gap between the field and the stadium seating. But number 10 is Kansas. The 9th ranked Big 12 football stadium is Jones AT&T Stadium, the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders. I like how both sides have the press boxes and suites, and I like the shape of it. I like how it's kind of round. Now, this stadium kind of relates to Arkansas in my previous video in the SEC, because this stadium is good. It's just not higher up because the others are so good. And this is not bad. I know it's just the second to last team, but I really like this stadium. Texas Tech at number 9. Number 8 is Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, the home of the Oklahoma Sooners. Now, this one is controversial. It's very cool on the outside, on the right side, and I'll show you that picture in a few seconds. It's very basic. It has like a boxy shape. That's why it's low. That's why it's number 8. And I guess I like the tall upper deck, but that's about all. But here's the picture of the outside entrance that I was talking about previously. It looks really cool. That's why it's above Texas Tech. And yeah, that's number 8, Oklahoma. Number 7 is West Virginia Mountaineer Field. I really like the shape of it. I really like it because of the far end zone with the box suites, I guess you would say. And there's some seating over there too. And that's a cool establishment that adds a little bit of pizzazz, I guess you would say. But that's number 7, West Virginia. Number 6 is Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. I really like the shape and everything of it. What made it number 6 was the whitish tan buildings on the near end zone and the right there. The buildings look very old school with the arches, which I really like that. And the building on the right contains press boxes, suites, and entrances. I just really love the old-timey feel to this stadium. Number 5 is Jack Trice Stadium, home of the Cyclones. I really like the shape of it. I like how the upper decks are kind of cut off for the Jumbotron on the left side. It looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool. The buildings on the right side are like expanding off the stadium. That looks cool, I think. I like the little tiny press box at the top of the screen there. I think that's a little neat thing. And that's Iowa State, number 5. Number 4 is TCU. It's at number 4, obviously, because of the massive left side. And it's built up like Texas A&M's. That's really cool. With Texas A&M's is obviously huge. The end zone stands remind me of South Carolina Stadium because it's kind of disconnected, and I think that looks really cool and kind of modern. But if you look at other stadiums at nighttime, most aren't that green. They're mostly dark green or just a little bit light green, but that one's almost neon kind of. But that's number 4, TCU. Number 3 is Boone Pickens Stadium, the home of the Oklahoma State Cowboys. It reminds me just a tad bit of Neyland Stadium, the home of the Tennessee Volunteers, in terms of like simply looking very sturdy and well built. I love how the press boxes and suites are surrounding the stadium on top there, and I really like the building extending off the left side of the stadium. That's number 3, the home of the Cowboys. Number 2 is Darrell K. Royal Texas Memorial Stadium. I really like how the upper decks are kind of disconnected. That's a nice touch. It just looks modern, like I said before on a previous one. The main reason Texas is number 2 is because the small upper deck contains press boxes and suites and that kind of stuff. I know it's a small upper deck, but below that it has suites and press boxes and all that jazz. But that's why the Texas Longhorns are number 2. This stadium is actually beautiful. It looks kind of like an NFL stadium. The covering is what makes it so cool to look at. It has 3 decks inside, and the little grass field that contains the Jumbotron is a nice touch to the already amazing stadium. And I love this stadium. The covering makes it so cool. And that's number 1. McLane Stadium, Baylor Bears. Thank you guys so much for watching my second video on YouTube. This was my top 10 Big 12 football stadiums. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of these types of videos, leave a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. You've been in the zone with Gunner, and until next time, peace.